players.
Oh yeah, two high-end players indeed. We're going to be spawning directly on top of xSix.Mkengyn. We're just going to call it MJ because that's going to be a lot easier throughout the entire cast. As the orange Zerg in the bottom right going up against isurues.SenDoh. We already seen Isurus Ghoul in this tournament. Now we've got SenDoh, going to be the blue Terran in the top left.
Yeah, definitely. And I know I've seen SenDoh play before. Definitely a high end Terran, and of course MK. Well, enough said on him. He is just a beast of a Zerg.
I believe he's representing British Columbia. If anybody knows the crowd of TQ wannabe, or now area wannabe, we've got xSix.Mk, there's Dime from NRG, and there's a lot of other players in the UBC area, and they are so good. And actually, that even includes DDE,
Yep.
as well as Chrome is another one of the top guys. I don't know if he's been active lately.
We just have people from all over representing today, don't we?
Yeah. Argentina.
It's nice.
As well as...
We've had Romania.
Romania, that's true. Goodness. We should start asking people, so where are you from today?
Yeah. Now, if only we had gotten into Light versus TSL Hyun, then we could have gotten Mexico and Korea into this as well.
Yes, we would have. And it looks like SenDoh is going for the world's fastest factory build.
15 hatch out of our Zerg player, though.
Pretty standard for this, especially because he knows he's got a good feeling that they're not in close air.
Yep.
So, cross spawn.
Yeah.
And that is exactly where he is going to scout with that drone, so definitely a great move by him.
Yep, he knows the Overlord's at the bottom. He knows it's not a spawn position, so get the drone in there and play it safe. He's not going to be one of those guys that skimps on scouting with their initial drone because they want to keep that macro. He needs to check to see if there's gas. He needs to see if there's going to be a 2-Rax so he knows how to respond. Because if he sees no gas and he sees a Rax in the main, he's going to end up looking around for proxies. He's going to look around for something else to see if it's going to be a surprise 2-Rax or keep the drone around and see if it's a gasless expansion.
Nope, I'm pretty sure you're going to see the world's fastest factory build. And we're going to see some Hellions out. I can almost guarantee Hellions.
World's fastest factory build.
Oh,
The
look
refinery.
at that! Hand from above being sneaky and calling the factory and all. Then again, maybe I shouldn't say that sneaky, because, feels like standard play for a Terran in this position.
Yeah, Reactor Hellion expansion is the most common build in TVZ, and it's been that way for, I don't know how long
Beta.
now.
Since beta.
Nah, beta
Basically since beta.
Beta
No, I'm
was
not even
5-Rax
joking.
Reaper. 5-Rax Reaper was...
Oh my gosh. Or the barracks before supply depots back then. Oh my goodness.
BBS. Ridiculousness. Alright, but now this SUV could actually return home alive if he really wants to, but... weird path that it's taken. It looks like it actually wants to look around for possible Overlord snipage or just trying to keep those Lings as far away from the main base as possible, because right now SenDoh didn't choose to wall off, which is very weird for TVZ.
It is extremely weird because now he's going to get to run in. And he's going to get 2 free Marines or he's going to get a free Scout here.
Yeah, it's going to be both. And there's actually a command center wanting to be built at the natural, and there it's going to start. But now we're going to watch as we're going to see literally why people usually wall off in this matchup. We've even seen an SEV get taken out, and now with that Marine crew's gone, just go to the Hellions to defend, they'll be able to. But look at MK, 2 SEVs killed in a time where that doesn't normally happen.
No, definitely not. And I mean, really, it's so different. For me, at least, to see that. Generally, you see a wall off.
Yeah.
Especially when you know you're playing a Zerg, but I guess SenDoh feels comfortable not walling off because he's going to put some pressure on right now.
Yeah. And you know what? MK is really dancing with the timings right now. His Spine Crawler was just now put down, and he's essentially relying on 3 Queens to natural to defend against any initial Hellions. We should see SenDoh turn around. There he does turn around. But with 3 Hellions, he may try and dance up. MK...
I don't think he's gonna try and do it.
Yeah, MK...
I mean, he might, but he's gonna lose a Hellion for it. Because what's gonna happen is MK's just gonna pull this 3rd Queen to help, along with this Spine Crawler.
Yep. spine done, no more aggression down there. Natural for SenDoh is now complete. We see the orbital command starting now, and he's going to actually start working in on tanks already. He's also got out a Marauder. I think he's trying to fake a Hellion Marauder kind of all-in aggression type of play to force MK to overreact.
Yep, this is actually what Ruxin lost to. He lost to SenDoh's this exact build. And this, I don't think I think it's going to be a Marauder, as you called it, but the Marauder Hellion. But I'm not sure.
No, he's actually
he's building up a.
Yeah, I just saw the one Marauder with the Marine queued up behind it, so I thought I was going to push in like that one Marauder and that Hellion and make it look like a miss rally or something like that, and then MK's like, oh, hey, he's going Hellion Marauder heavy, I must get more spines, I must get a bunch of lings and roaches, and etc, etc. But it looks like right now with SenDoh, all he's trying to do is just prevent the creep spread. But if you look at how spread out the creep tumors are, MK could quite literally just spread it outside and not even realize it. As you can see, this is honestly one of the best creep spreads I've ever seen, actually. As far as efficient early game ZVT creep spread goes, this is the best I've ever seen.
Yeah, it is pretty phenomenal, actually. Because now he can't do anything in the base down low. There he goes. He's putting it down now. So he's spreading little bit by little bit. And there goes those Hellions.
Yeah.
Now, he was in his base a lot. And SenDoh's been able to go ahead and tech up. I mean, Stim finished. He's building another command center. He really needs to take another expo. Oh, there he is.
Yep. So there's the expo. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if MK is just gonna sit back now and get up a ton of gas and get out a huge force of mutas. His Spire is 3/4 of the way done. He's been mining on all of his extractors, and he's working on.
Look at this. This Overlord's dead.
Oh, yep.
Over near the left-hand corner.
Yep, that is. We actually see 2 dead Overlords.
No, just one.
No, there's the second.
2.
Oh, wow.
And he was going to do this drop, but instead he got 2
he's
successful
still going for the
Overlords.
drop.
Yeah, but MK is very much ready for us. He's got great vision. Notice where his lings are too. What this is going to mean is that if SenDoh is going to commit to the drop, which it looks like he won't be, SenDoh would then be walking in, drop down all his Marines, run in and try to hit the mineral line, and then all the lings move in and completely decimate the drop. However, now SenDoh's going to be able to go in and attack and probably try and kill a creep tumor or 2. But he's just keeping MK on his toe.
Oh, high ground advantage.
Oh, that's just obnoxious.
That is mean.
But still, now with the mutas.
Yeah,
here,
and there's mutas.
Oh, but he's got to get them all dropped. He does.
No.
And MK may lose no mutas. The fact that there's
0 mutas.
Yeah. The Marauder not being 2 Marines actually allows MK to keep all his mutas alive. But this means that SenDoh has ample time to prepare for his mutas. He's throwing down his missile turrets. There's no way the mutas will be able to get in there before the turrets finish.
No, but still, now drop play should be just about over with. Because that means mutas are on the field and they're ready to basically just destroy anything out there.
The thing is about mutas versus drop play is that it can actually, in times, this is going to sound very, very weird, but make drops stronger as long as they're double drops. Because then you have the mutas and lings going all towards this one drop, and then you can get in that second drop timed correctly in another spot. You can destroy an entire base of drones while your opponent's just getting notified of that one attack.
I am just so impressed with this creep spread, I'm telling you right now, Xander.
Yeah. We even have a 4th base now being taken by MK as he's trying to work on just containing
Oh my goodness, those mutas just being able to harass because there's only one turret guarding those mineral lines.
Yeah. They only technically kill one SCV, but they're doing a great job of making sure that SenDoh cannot use this 3rd orbital command and actually get a base. He's probably going to go for this in Nook and Cranny 3rd base to try and just limit the amount of surface area he has to defend. But these mutas are really, really doing a great job.
Oh yeah, they're doing what they should be doing, and that is keeping SenDoh in his base. So,
Well,
as you
not
can see,
only the keeping him
he's
in
on
his
4.
base, but they're
MK's
forcing
on
him to
4.
build more turrets.
Yeah.
Oh
And
my
MK
goodness,
is
that
gonna
line
be
of
on-
tanks.
Oh my god.
Oh, MK
Oh
made
my.
a huge mistake. He moved in and the 3/4 of his Banelings get picked off by the tanks before he even tried to push an attack, and he just lost a really unfortunate amount of units. The resource tab was probably in his favor before that little misengagement, but still, his macro is very strong. He can probably be able to recover this, but he's got to be very, very, very careful
And here
now.
comes a drop to the 1 o'clock.
Yep. We're seeing him pushing. Is there going to be another drop on the field? No, it's just going to be the only drop. But as he actually can see that this is where the army is, he should be able to time the drop to move in right now. If he hits right now with the drop while MK is attacking with the mutas here, he can really, really do some damage. But he's actually just focusing on defending against the mutas.
And there he goes with the drop like you were talking about.
Yep.
So there we go. So now he's going to be attacking there. The mutas, only 2 mutas were lost, which is kind of surprising. MK's hatchery's getting really low on health. Looks like
I think he's gonna defend it.
I was curious if SenDoh's actually going to just focus on taking down the hatch as opposed to the units, but... Oh, wait a second, by the way. There's a Baneling bomb set up right over here to the left of the watchtower, waiting for SenDoh to move out.
I see it. It's a double Baneling.
Yep, that's enough to kill off any Marine in the vicinity.
That can kill 10, 15 Marines if they're over top.
Oh, easy.
Just right.
I'm surprised MK's not grabbing control of that watchtower right now. I'm surprised he doesn't have control of either one. That's
Well, he's got so much creep spread. I think he's
Exactly. The creep is giving him quite a
Not...
bit of
Ooh, he
vision.
could get free tank. Free tank.
Oh, he
Two
did.
tanks?
Free
Shoot.
2 tanks.
Yes.
Nice. He loses
Aw,
one.
nope,
muta.
he lost 1 muta for it. So we paid a muta for 2 tanks.
I think he'll take that all day long. Honestly.
I think so. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
those
the wrong guy.
tanks.
Oh, that's not good. Oh, there's... Yeah, oh, nice. Hold position Lings are killing off a ton of SCVs. Every single one that was on the minerals is now dead. The ones on the gas are quickly about to die, and there's only 2 SCVs remaining in that entire base.
Oh my.
And
What
we do
a
have
play.
Cracklings under research now, with a greater spire.
Yeah. And
MK is in full control of this game.
Here they go. They're moving towards Watchtower. Is he gonna have to explode?
he's not getting the right angles. He's
We
actually
want
not,
to...
is he gonna waste them? Looks like
No.
Oh,
Nope, they're still there.
some
I
nice
think
funk going
point-
off.
GG at this point.
Yeah, MK is really locking in to the win right now. Taking out this base too. He's already killed so many workers and everything. We're about to see this entire SP line go down. This one tank is trying to save everything, but SenDoh may... Yeah, I should be able to keep the command center alive without too much difficulty. Really? Oh.
There's the GG. No, and just as you saw that, the command center went down.
Yep. Be a GG at that point, so I still stand that my statement was correct. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Well played by MK,
Well
definitely.
played by both of them, quite honestly.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun to watch.
That was literally textbook of how you want your ZVTs to go. The
Mhm.
only
That's if
one,
you're the Zerg player.
yeah, the only one thing I can fault MK for in that entire game was that first engagement where he lost those Banes. That is it. Everything else was impeccable.